This scene shows how a breach of confidentiality begins in an informal setting. During a casual work discussion, a manager shares an employee's personal information with a colleague while expressing frustration over work performance. Although the conversations seem harmless at first, professional boundaries are crossed and private matters are discussed without consent. This scene highlights poor judgment, lack of confidentiality, and how easily trust can be broken, setting the foundation for the conflict.
Alright, done. My work is done. Oh, I need to check the Epsilon project. Forgot about that. Wait a minute. Why is Maya not done her part yet? Oh my god, I need to call her.
I have so much of work, but I just can't focus it. Why do I always remember him? Hi Sarah.
Hi Maria, I noticed the task assigned earlier hasn't been completed yet. May I know why?
I'm really sorry about that. I've dealing with my personal issue regarding my partner recently, and it affects my work.
Really Maria? Again? Okay, I see. Has this been going on for some time?
Yes, for the past few weeks, I haven't been resting well, and it started to impact my work. I'm doing my best to manage it.
Alright. Thank you for explaining. I appreciate your honesty, Maria.
Thank you for your understanding. I hope she doesn't tell anyone about this.
Meanwhile,
Good morning, Sarah. Thanks for the invite. What's going on? Something urgent?
Ben, it's about Maria. She's still behind on the Epsilon project, and I am fed up. We have talked about this a million times. I am seriously worried about her performance this week.
Oh, yeah, I have noticed. She's been pretty distracted lately. And you think it's just work, stress, or something else?
She dealing with some personal stuff at home. She confided in me about it, but it's affecting her focus. I don't want to bring it up, but I'm concerned it's impacting her work.
I didn't know. Personal stuff? Is she okay? What's going on exactly?
Her partner's been causing a lot of stress. It's been ongoing for weeks. She's very sleepy and spilling over into her work. She told me, but I can't say much more.
A relationship drama, that will do it. But honestly, I've been seeing her on her phone a lot lately. Like she's always waiting for something. It sounds like it's really affecting her focus.
I know, and we have already missed several deadlines. I'm trying to be supportive, but it's getting harder. At this point, I'm not sure how many more times I can make excuses for her.
You have got a point. The team can't keep covering for her. So, what are you going to do about it?
I can't let it slide anymore. I have been patient, but the whole team is nothing. We can't keep making excuses for her, especially with this project. It's a crunch time.
Yeah, at some point, you've gotta put your foot down. No more free passes, and I'm sure you're doing your best though.
You are right, Ben. We need to have a real conversation with her. No more sugarcoating. She needs to get it together.
Good luck with that, and if you hear anything else or want to talk more about it, I'm always around.
Thanks, Ben. But I got this. It's time for some chocolate.
For scene 2, in this scene, the impact of the confidentiality breach becomes clear. The employer unexpectedly learns that her private information has been shared without permission, causing shock, confusion, and emotional distress. What begins as a normal workplace interaction quickly turns into a moment of betrayal and loss of trust. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, the employee takes the appropriate steps by reporting the issue to HR, marking the transition from an informal conflict to a formal organizational issue.
Morning, Ben. Thanks for helping me out yesterday. I'm trying to catch up now.
Of course, Maria. We all know you have been dealing with a really tough time with your personal struggle. Take it easy.
Wait, what? How do you know about my personal struggles?
Sarah mentioned you were dealing with some stress. I didn't mean anything by it.
There was a private conversation between me and my manager. I never gave my permission for my personal matter to be shared.
A few moments later.
Have a seat. Thank you. Ina, Ben just said that Sarah shared my personal issue with her. I feel betrayed and unsafe in my own workplace.
Thank you for reporting me, Maria. This is a very serious complaint regarding confidential tasks. I will launch a full investigation immediately to confirm the facts and ensure your safety and your rights are protected.
Thank you. I just want this to be handled properly. I need to feel safe coming to work.
You did the right thing by coming forward. I will keep you updated on every step of the investigation.
Thank you.
Scene 3. This scene takes place after HR has investigated the complaint. A formal mediation session is conducted to address the breach of confidentiality in a structured and fair manner. Each party is given the opportunity to speak, acknowledge their role, and understand the impact of their actions. The mediator guides the discussion towards accountability, corrective actions, and rebuilding trust while ensuring the employee's rights are protected. The scene concludes with a mutual agreement on boundaries, responsibility, and future conduct, demonstrating effective conflict resolution.
everyone. Thanks for joining this discussion. I know there has been talk, and I want us to be able to talk it openly. We are here to clear the air and figure out on how we can move forward after what happened. This is not about a pointing finger. It's about making sure we learn from this and build a better and more trusting environment for everyone.
I get it, Ina. I want to start by saying I made a huge mistake. When I spoke about Maria's personal situation, I thought I was just trying to explain the pressure, but I completely ignored her privacy. That was so wrong, and I am so sorry. I should have never shared with Ben, and I hope you can understand that wasn't my intention to hurt anyone, but I know that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I also didn't realize it at the time either. And when I heard Sarah mention it, and I just assumed it was something okay to know, but now I see how it was not okay. And I can see why Maria felt uncomfortable. And honestly, I felt bad about it too. And I should have kept my mouth shut.
Thanks for saying that, Sarah and Ben. I know you guys probably didn't mean for it to go this way, but it really hurt when I found out. I felt like my privacy was completely disrespected, and that made me uncomfortable at work. I've been trying so hard to keep my personal stuff separate from my work. But when it is shared without my permission, it's like no one really respects that boundary.
I hear you, Maria, and I'm really sorry this happened. It's clear that there has been misunderstanding, and I think we all can agree that trust is the key in any workplace. So here, what we need to do is, Sarah, I think it's important you to take the lead in rebuilding trust by setting stronger boundaries. Ben, as a colleague, you also need to be more mindful on what you have been shared. Maria, do you feel comfortable if we work together and make sure this not happen again?
Yeah, I think we can do that. I just need everyone to understand how important it is to keep personal stuff private. If we are going to work together, I need to trust that my boundaries will be respected from here on out.
I get that, Maria, and I am committed to being more careful in the future. I will also make sure that if I am ever dealing with sensitive matters, I will keep it strictly between the people it concerns. We will also make sure there are clear expectations in place for confidentiality across the team.
I agree. I also have learned my lesson, and I will make sure to keep things to myself unless it is absolutely necessary to share. And I really don't want to make anyone feel like their privacy is being invaded again.
Great! It sounds like we are on the same page now. Moving forward, we all work together to build that trust back. Sarah, can you make sure we are clear on the boundaries? And Ben, I know you will be mindful going forward. Maria, we will support you in any ways you need. Let's keep this communication open and make sure we never forget an importance of trust and confidentiality.
Thanks everyone. I really appreciate the openness today. I feel a bit better knowing we are all on the same page now. Let us just make sure this never happen again.
Absolutely. I will do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen. I really value all of you and I want to make sure our work environment is a safe and respectful one for everyone.
All right, great. I think we have come to a good resolution here. Let's take this as a learning opportunity and move forward together. Thanks again for being open with each other.